going on, people? Welcome to N.Stock, episode 2, season 1. I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, my grandma's favorite grandson. And on my right side, we got...
Mr. Nader, Flash. Again, where the cake at?
Nader, the cake expansion. What's up? What's up?
Yo, how we doing, guys? We good? We good? We good?
Yes, bro. I mean, listen, tough month again.
Tough? Only on the pockets, bro. But we got some heat, though.
Yeah, we got some heat.
I've got some things that I've been trying to get for a minute still. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super gassed. But Mr. Nader, the brains, what we saying today?
All right, so, I mean, let's get right into it. Talk about, it's damaging your pockets, whatever, man. Like, what have you been on?
What's the cops?
Yeah,
I'm always getting first. I feel like under pressure all the time.
Nader, let's go.
You go.
There you go.
Where we go?
Man, you put me on the spot like, wifey now watching saying, got them shoes.
Oh, no, these were all like given to us though. Remember that, don't forget that.
You know what? Make sure you bleep whatever I say. Just, yeah. So,
What's the first gift you got this month?
That was the first gift. You know what? I think this month I only got the ALD 650R.
Ah,
the green. Yes.
Did you bring your pair?
No. Still hiding it.
Purple. Oh, the ones that you popped on Instagram, right?
Bro.
Hold on, let me get my pair up.
Listen.
All right, so both of yous
man.
got the 650Rs, right?
I mean, a bit of a messy.
Hold on, check the name of the box. Check the name of the box.
Oh, with the name as well. Okay.
No, I have to keep it on there just as a souvenir.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, bro,
What's the colorway?
I think you had the grey ones.
If you don't know,
beautiful.
Still factory lace, because we're gonna flip those laces soon with the lace check, baby. But yeah, I got the grey, bro. This is a pretty shoe.
It is.
It's a very pretty shoe. This is the you get that. You know what I want now.
This one is a bit different, This
bro.
Emilion d'Or.
Bro,
different glue, bro.
Listen, when the first ones dropped, the lows in the grey, I saw them. I was like, yeah, I want them. But I thought, nah. But it's when Khalifa turned up in them.
I see. Okay.
They're different.
Was that at the concept drop?
Yeah, but
No, I actually saw them before that. I saw them before that, and I was killing myself. When I saw the highs, I was like,
that's even more.
Yeah. The highs are saucy. Don't get twisted. I'm coming around to the 550 lows. I like them, but it's got to be certain colorways that I'm like, yeah. Some of them like what's the one that like the Lakers colorway. Online it was purple and yellow, but when you went to the store, it was blue.
Lakers, and
it's like what is going on? But yeah, this shoe is delicious, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Beautiful, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, a bit of a messy release, to be honest, but
it's the first time I've ever seen a raffle, but then the shoes were released the day before the raffle.
It was in the same time. It
was kind of confusing.
It was. I don't know.
What happened? Let's go through it.
Yeah.
What happened?
So
let's start.
Okay, I'm on spot, so I'll just say as it is. I'm gonna ruin some relationships, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right. So the raffle, you got picked on Instagram for the raffle,
okay,
and it seemed like everyone I know got the blue pair.
Okay.
The white and blue pair.
Okay.
Everyone seemed to win that on the raffle, but then on the day, I think it was the day before, wasn't it? No, it was on the actual day of the raffle. All the other colorways were on the shop floor. So the grey, the red and black, and the green were all on the shop floor. And I said that I wanted the grey for the raffle, but I don't know what happened, but it went left. But luckily, I secured the grey. I secured the grey. Thank you. You know who you are. You're awesome.
Yeah, they were good. I mean,
I feel left out.
Bro. I mean, your name was on the list.
Once again,
name was on the
size.
Yeah,
there was no 13.
Size 12, yeah.
We still suffer from this, by the way, with the sizes and stuff.
Listen, we need a size 13 out here. My boy's got like only about 70 pairs of kicks left. It's bad.
No, but I wanted the green pair, but they went up to size 12. So I mean, it ended up. So I thought maybe I should get, you know what I did with when the Monarchs dropped?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
MX1. So I was like, I'll just get a smaller pair and maybe I'll get to flip them
for
a bigger pair. But then like that didn't happen. So then I was like, I'm just not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna go through it. But the thing is that the prices on StockX right now are not that bad.
Oh, when's the last time you checked though?
Like 3 or 4 days ago, man.
Listen, I think yesterday or maybe the day before,
Okay.
something with what's that curly dude, the rapper dude, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow? Yeah.
Something's happened and all New Balance has
prices
gone
went
up. Yeah.
But there was a big price difference between the 550s and the 650s.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, 100, 150, $200 for certain colorways.
Yes.
And also red colorway of the 650s
Yeah.
was much more expensive than all of the
Then
other
all
ones.
the other ones.
Yeah, but then there was. Remember, I called you. There was a 12 left in the,
Yeah.
but then you couldn't fit them. And then I was tempted. I was like, should I? And I thought, nah. Then I thought, yeah, I should get them, and they were gone. So
Yeah, 12 would have been a bit tight.
yeah, because I think you tried mine, didn't you?
Yeah.
They.
Before you did.
Yeah, I haven't. Can you imagine? Kicks Pantry has tried my kicks before me because obviously everyone knows my rule.
It's all right.
I got the 3-month rule. You don't drop a kick till you've had it for 3 months.
Anyway, it's a bullshit rule. What,
Don't hate.
What other what's been going on? What else did you get?
With me,
So wait. Did all three of us get the Joe Fresh goods?
Nah.
Oh, you didn't get them.
I didn't.
Okay.
I drove
Two
all
of
the
us.
way and then there was no signs. Yeah.
So 2 of us got the Joe Fresh goods, the 550s.
yeah. So like, since you started the conversation amongst us,
I see what you did there. That's smart, bro. That's really smart.
I got these, the Butters, baby,
Sweet.
bro.
It's a good shoe.
Let me ask you about those laces, man.
Oh,
Are
so,
those factory laces?
no. These are not factory laces.
Oh.
I'm glad you asked, sir.
Okay.
These are the laces
Oh, God,
by
man. The lace.
the lace check. These are actually the maize yellow lace. Beautiful lace.
All right.
Amazing weave. The density.
Density.
Texture.
The texture.
Goes really well, man.
But no. So I thought a nice little pop on it, just to be a little bit different. But I'm gonna do another one. I got another pop for these. Still haven't worn these, but these ones here. You know what's crazy about these? On all the promo photos, you know the one that Joe. Where was he? Is it what basketball match was he at? I can't remember, but he was at but he put them in his hand like this and he showed them.
yeah.
I thought they were leather.
Oh, okay.
All of the image looked like they were leather.
At the beginning.
I thought it was leather and suede because obviously it's got this nice
Yeah. Fluffy suede.
fluffy suede.
That's the one.
And this butter color, bro, yeah.
It's different. I
But
like
I
it.
thought
I
they
like
were
it.
leather until I was in the queue. And who is it? Shout out to my man Charles, 444.
Yeah, I see them come down with the bag afterwards.
He was number one in the queue. Yo, he called me in the morning, like, what time should we get there? I said, I'm getting there at 6 a.m. Another one, I was going to get there at 6 a.m. And people look at me like, don't be stupid. So yeah, he got there. He was in the queue. He was the first one to copy his pair. And these, he pulled them out and I was like, oh, they're canvas. And he was looking at me like, you told me they were leather. I was like, but they're a dope shoe, bro. And he's like, yeah. It's like, all right, cool. You let that slide. So yeah. But I can't wait to rock this. I've got the perfect t-shirt by my guy Sacrifice Studios.
Shout out to Sacrifice Studio, bro.
Repping, we got you, guy. But yeah,
need to
this
wait for
one,
that.
yeah, summertime. I've got another, 2 months before I can rock these. So yeah,
we're gonna hold
then these will come
You
out.
know what? We gotta hold him. If he wears it before.
No,
I
no.
wore them already.
Yeah,
man, baby.
check out Kicks Pantry's Instagram. He's got a picture with them. They're actually, who takes your photos,
Just-
bro?
I got some people.
Oh, he
Shout
knows
out
the
to
guy.
Lilia. Shout out to Lilia. She takes some dope photos. She was here visiting. She took some nice photos, and she took some photos before, man. So yeah, shout out to her, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really good photos.
But yeah.
Playing chess, you know.
That was something
Yeah, the one you play-
sophisticated.
playing
Like,
chess.
goes deep, man. Yeah. Conversation among us while we're playing chess.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
They weren't actually playing chess. They were playing what do you call it, drafts? Because they don't have to play chess though.
Catan, actually. We were
Catan?
playing
What's Catan?
Settlers of Catan.
I don't even know what that one is, but yeah. But no, these two, yeah, my best cops of this month, definitely.
Good calls, man.
Okay.
I mean, listen. Oh, I forgot about one. And I did a sort of a shout out to Tabby, man.
Shout out to man like Tabby.
bro. I got the Air Max One
yeah.
tree line, bro.
Woo!
Yeah. These, yeah. I want another pair.
Wait, so they're a GR, right?
Yes.
They're considered a GR.
Yes.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
But then the watermelons were GR as well, weren't they?
Well, yeah. But you know, some shoes just pop. But you said that they were sitting.
Right.
So
So I remember
were sitting.
the watermelons. The watermelon MX watermelon MX1 were in Offspring.
Yeah.
They were sitting on the table. They were sitting on the table, and I was thinking, should I get them? Should I get them? Because I love the colorway. But then you just think, I'll come back. I never came back. Then I saw the price of StockX, and I said, what is going on? Like, what is going on?
So, it happens with some shoes. I mean, the shoes that people sort of come back now on one, at some point they were GR. At some point they were on the shelf,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I got the 550s. I got the Air Max 1s.
Nice.
And
Have you got them here?
No, I do not. No.
Okay.
And then I think I went to Paris in between the last episode that we shot, and that's where I got my Ronnie Feig.
You tell me you brought those, right?
300s. Sorry?
You brought those?
Yeah.
No, you brought them.
No, I didn't bring them.
I think we need to have a rule. Every time we cop, we got to bring them.
True.
Yeah.
As proof.
I don't even know if you've really got them, bro.
I'm trying to hide. I'm not trying to prove nothing right here.
We're on like
No shoes, no
the Middle
case,
East's freshest sneaker podcast, bro. And you're literally saying what you've got.
bro.
Yeah, you got to get home next week and the door's going to be locked.
Hold on, real quick. What's on your feet right now?
What's on my feet right now?
Real quick.
So,
Real quick.
like I said,
I'll go first.
woo!
Okay. So like that.
That's a shirt.
All right.
I mean,
So this is the protection pack sea salt. A little custom with our girl Reno. People Customs. Thank you. There was a full, what do they call it? Concept by me.
Woo!
Execution by people. Thank you.
nice.
Yeah.
You know what you're missing in those, bro?
Bro.
University Gold Lace Check, yes.
Yes.
Just saying.
Alright.
So for me, because I'm repping my guys Sacrifice Studios right now, I had to pull out.
Pull it out then.
Sorry, mom. I had to pull out the 550s. Obviously, with the lace check lace inside. Come on.
Goes really well, man.
No
I was just
days
gonna
off.
ask you about
And
the
look how well the lace goes with this tee.
It's amazing.
Bro, listen.
of art.
I'm going to start rocking these
Russian.
tees
Yeah,
every
Russian. We
week
need tees.
with something else.
More tees, more colors, Russian.
Yeah.
More colors, bro.
But don't forget, check him out on Instagram as well. Sacrifice Studios.
Yeah, some dope merch.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get to some current events. Nike versus StockX.
Love
Let's get
this
right
shit.
into it. Nike versus StockX. So the whole thing started when StockX decided to do the NFTs.
Yes.
They were going to include some Nike shoes. Nike is obviously working on some stuff in the NFT universe, and they did I think they did the Air Max ones, the Oregon Ducks.
Yeah.
And so obviously Nike is trying to get their thing going on. StockX is doing their thing, and now what ended up happening is
Everyone's
Nike
things.
sued. Well, first Nike sued StockX, right?
Yes.
And then Nike came out with the claim that they bought over the course of a couple of months. They bought four different
Fake shoes, innit?
fake Nikes from StockX, and then StockX clapped back saying that a bunch of Nike executives or whatever, people who
Employees.
are employees, whatever,
They're on
they're selling
StockX.
stuff on StockX. So, I mean, what do we think about this? Because this is big news. I mean, this is two major players in the sneaker world right now going at
100%.
each other, you know? So,
What's your take?
how do we see this?
What's your take?
It's always me. I'm always first.
I mean,
because I'm the oldest. Oh yeah, if you check out the Instagram, you can see my real age. I'm 75 apparently. Crikey. So for me, there's a lot of bitch assness going on, really and truly.
okay.
Nike's hating on the resale market, but they've got nothing to do with the resale market. But they're kind of controlling the resale market as well by not bringing out certain numbers.
Yeah.
StockX. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of fake shoes. The amount of people that are sending shoes to StockX, there's going to be ones that slip through. But I've been seeing videos on YouTube for years about StockX, people getting shoes and they were fake from StockX, or getting a shoe that wasn't even the shoe that they ordered. Multiple. And say if I see 10 of them, I believe probably 2. Because there's going to be people on, YouTube, you'll have people that will just say stuff just for the sake of
Just
saying
for
stuff.
sake, yeah, of course.
So this isn't any new news to me. The fact that Nike's going at them, it's kind of pointless. They're just trying to discredit them. I feel it a bit like Nike's kind of hating that they're making their money. Not that I'm a fan of StockX, but it seems to me like Nike's kind of hating that they're making money and want to cut into that. Because I think that's why, you see when Nike started doing the whole renewable,
recyclable like material. Yeah.
No, not even that. They got that whole thing where you can send in old shoes and that was them
kind of fix them or whatever.
Yeah, or you can, and they can resell them as well.
Refurbished. What's it called? Refurbished.
Yeah. So that to me was like Nike's only avenue to get into the resale market.
Okay.
That was the only way that they could do it to get in that way because it's kind of like a resale kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I see it as just a lot of greedy people arguing over stuff. It's kind of like I'm not even qualified to get into the argument. It's just two greedy giants arguing over a piece of steak.
True.
To me personally.
I like how the way that StockX clapped back. I don't like StockX, but that clap back was,
don't get twisted. I love a clapback. I love a clapback. I like all the smoke.
But again, Nike, I mean, if you just want to hurt StockX, you can't just put numbers out. It's the simplest way, to be honest. But I think
but then that could potentially hurt Nike.
Why?
Because if they do low numbers, when they bring out a shoe, if you don't notice, they'll bring out a shoe.
Numbers. He's saying do high numbers, right?
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying if Nike do low numbers, people don't get that. They'll bring out an Air Max or something else in another shoe in a similar colorway, and people will jump on that.
Yes.
Because they didn't get that one. It's the fallout.
Yeah. I know
so they will get it. So them doing lower numbers actually makes them sell more shoes.
Very true.
So that's why. But if they bring out more numbers and everyone's accessible with the shoes, kind of less people will buy other shoes. Because you'll see.
True. That's true.
And that's
but they'll buy the shoes that they originally wanted that they couldn't get.
No, but because people like say, okay, you've got on a UNC Jordan 1.
Yeah.
Someone might buy. There will be like a UNC mid that will come out. There will be a UNC
for the general public, let's say.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So these people will see these hype ones and think, oh, this is a cheaper version. I'll get that, and more people will buy the cheaper version. So it kind of works like that. If they put out more numbers, yes, they will sell more shoes in that shoe, but less in the other shoes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then also, because Nike are a business, Jordan is not their only business. They've got multiple other shoes, so they want to spread your spend across their catalog.
I hear you.
So if they bring it out, yes, it will hurt StockX, but then it will hurt them in turn as well.
In the long term, obviously.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know. For me, the weird thing about this is, like, why would StockX even think that this would fly? Like, wouldn't they think that Nike would have something to say about this? But then on the flip side, you would think the same thing about reselling Nike shoes. Nike would probably have something to say about it, but yet they're letting StockX do whatever they. So yeah, it's really weird that Nike kind of got stuck on because at the end of the day, I'm sure that Nike could do their NFT thing, and StockX could do their NFT thing, which would include Nike shoes, and people would buy both.
Yeah,
right?
but you have to remember, it's Nike's creative property. Intellectual property.
Sure.
So if you're doing a Nike shoe in your NFT, that's theirs.
But
that's their design.
But they're reselling. They're making more money off Nike shoes than Nike is.
But what you do with your shoe after Nike sold it, they don't care. But if it's a business now making a lot of money, that's when Nike's going to care. But Nike haven't got a foot to stand on to say anything to them.
Yes.
It makes sense. This is their reason why. This is their avenue where they can say something. Because Nike turn around saying, "Oh, you sold some fake sneakers."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was weak.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm with you on this because that's how I opened my argument. I said, I don't see how StockX thought that this was just going to fly. And Nike was going to be okay with it.
With what though, you mean?
Doing Nike NFTs.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
I
agree. Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Even with me with the lace check, I've been very focused on. I've got to make sure that it's the laces you see. You're not showing a Nike shoe or a Adidas shoe, Adidas shoe. See, they nearly got me twisted. An Adidas shoe or a Reebok shoe, you've got to see it's the lace. Yeah. Because if it looks anything potentially like, because I think it was about 2, maybe 3 years. In the Middle East, Nike went mad and started suing everybody. They were taking down people constantly. Businesses they were taking down because they were like, look like you're selling our shoes. No, we're not having that. Okay. So that's why I'm not, like, you've got to be focused on what you're doing. Very careful, and StockX doing that, the only reason StockX could do it is similar to like Apple. No, it doesn't even Apple, Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Microsoft constantly will do dodgy practices.
Always.
On other businesses. Mm-hmm. Microsoft could be in the wrong, but if you haven't got the money to fight it,
don't get us cancelled, please. This is only.
I only use Macs anyway. But what I'm saying, but the thing is, if Microsoft, like even Apple, if they do something wrong, if you ain't got the money to sue Apple, it doesn't even matter.
True.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
What it is now, StockX has become such a monster that Nike has to have a conversation now.
Yeah.
They can't allow that.
Yeah.
That's always what happens at the end of the day. You know, they push the boundary, they break a rule, and then we all kind of like bend towards whatever they did. You know, they kind of change the direction, and we're all kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the way.
Yeah.
Okay, another beef. MSCHF versus Vans, Wavy Babies.
That was
so I'll go first now.
Yeah, go.
Right? So
I feel left out.
When I first saw them, I really thought it was a Vans collab.
Standard. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
The shoe is atrocious. I mean, man, I again, same thing. I don't see how they thought it was just gonna fly and Vans was gonna be like, oh yeah, it's cool, man. They made a shoe that's really similar to ours. It's a little baby, but the design is the same. The patterns are the same, more or less.
Even the box slightly as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is.
And well, they thought that it was just gonna be like, fine, man, okay, you know.
Nah, I don't think they did.
You think they did it?
He's done it on purpose. MSCHF is.
Fuck it. Let's do this. And
MSCHF's first shoe was the first hype shoe was the one where they
Holy
did it
water.
with the holy water.
Holy water.
Apparently had water blessed from the Dead Sea or whatever it was in there.
Like I saw.
The second shoe was the one where it was the Satan shoe with
the blood drop or whatever.
With a drop of blood in there. Yeah. Then the third shoe. Every shoe they've done has been controversial.
Yes, and they are.
And this is what they do. This is their business model.
It's in the name.
So at first, when I saw them, I didn't know it was MSCHF. I thought they were Vans.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I thought they were Vans. Then, literally, when I saw MSCHF, I was like, they're just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So, some people want to be famous and blow up. Some people want to be infamous, and they're infamous for doing that. So this is what they do. This is their business model. True. We are talking about them right now. If they didn't do that, we would never. If they didn't make it look like a van, it was just another shoe with a wavy thing. We would never be talking about them on the podcast.
True that.
So that again, this is their
Not
business
necessarily.
model.
I think if they came out with baby shoes, people would notice that, man. That itself is something new, something that we haven't really seen before.
But we wouldn't be talking about them on the podcast.
Yeah.
If someone came out with a shoe with, remember when the wheelies came out?
Yeah.
The shoes with the wheels in the bottom of them.
Yeah, man, but those are kids' shoes.
Usher was wearing them. Many adults were wearing them.
Yeah.
What?
Kids.
Yeah. Adults were wearing them.
Crazy, yeah.
People going into clubs in the West End.
Yeah.
Doing Usher dance moves, rolling around the clubs. It was like
rolling in.
Yeah, bro, they're rolling, bro.
Weirdos.
But my thing again, we would never be speaking about the shoe if it didn't look like a van. There's no way we're gonna come in and speak about a shoe. That's like us talking about those. Remember the Fila, them ones that them
disruptors or whatever.
Whatever there was, the horrible shoes.
Yeah, the disruptors.
That's not something that we would ever be speaking about.
No.
But because these look like Vans, that's why it's now a conversation.
Yeah.
So now they've leaked into places where we would never be speaking about them.
True.
Because it's controversy. Controversy sells.
MSCHF.
Yeah.
Look at the name of them, MSCHF.
MSCHF.
This is what they do.
That.
I know. But how do you guys see it? I mean, I don't really respect it. I don't.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. How do they fit? You up here, right?
What? What? I mean, you know what? I know somebody that did and actually said he wanted, and I know he is one of few that can rock the shoe.
I'm not gonna lie though. The pink ones. Yeah, did you see the pink ones?
Well, you love anything pink.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Salomon.
Salomon, Shabba. But I mean, yeah. He said they're uncomfy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
he said he's uncomfy. The fit is surprising.
No, but they're flat on the inside. They're not wavy. No, listen. If you see the Louis Vuitton sneakers, you know the ones that Mary's got?
With the high up.
Everyone thinks that the shoe in the sole is like that on the inside. We're like,
what?
What? Are you alright?
That's stupid.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid is, stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
Okay, last piece of news. Something related to something that's that made a big splash over here in the region.
Splash.
Return of Sole DXB.
Big stuff, man.
Big stuff. I think that we're all really happy.
Yes.
After 2 years.
Yep.
Last one was 2019, December 2019.
Yes. That was epic as well.
And then
When was the first though? It was 2015 or
15,
2016?
I think. 15 or 16. 15, I think.
No. It was
Even
way
before
before
that?
that. Yeah. Because
Oh, yeah. It
end
was.
of 2021, that was I think 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
So it
Okay.
might have been
True.
So for
it's
you
true.
guys, it's what, 2 years? So you haven't been to Seoul?
So
Yes.
they had to cancel it 2020 and they canceled it 2021. So yeah, 2 years, past 2 years. So 2022 we're finally gonna December 2022.
So for me, 7 years.
You haven't been to
I've
none.
never been to Seoul.
It's been more than that. I think the book that they
No,
dropped
me. I've
No one's
never
saying
been
anyway.
to Seoul.
But they've been
Okay, so then
running
it's
for
been
2010.
10 years for you.
No, 7, because I come here in 2015 the first time.
The first time, so you said, okay. Since
So
you were
7
here.
years.
That's the first Seoul I went to.
Yeah.
And I went there to play basketball and then I saw everything else.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
'Cause I
So
saw the
you didn't
basketball
realize.
tournament. Yeah, I didn't realize.
That must have been crazy for you then.
Yeah, because I didn't know what to expect, obviously.
That's the
And I
best.
thought it was going to be basketball tournament with some shops set up on the side. And then there was going to be, because I don't think that I even saw the guests. But yeah, over time, man, it's just been awesome. And you know, the really good thing about it is that like people know about it. So obviously they brought in a lot of like really
Big
big
names.
names from the sneaker industry, from music world, artists. They brought in some NBA players. When I was in a shop in Houston, started chatting to a couple of guys from the shop, and they're like, "Where are you from?" Told them, and I'm like, "I'm from Serbia, but I live in Dubai." And they're like, "Oh, you got that one? What's it called?" And I was like, "It's like a festival." And whatever. I was like,
Okay.
it's like SneakerCon." Whatever. I was like, "Sole DXB." They're like, "Yeah, that's the one." Whatever.
That's
So
mad, man. Okay.
people know about it. So
dope. It's dope.
yeah, it's really good. Looking forward to it.
100%. I mean,
So you guys are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it more than you've ever. Because literally, like I said, every time I would come to, 5 times a year, 4 times a year, I'd come. First, I never knew about it.
Yeah.
Secondly, every time I came, it was either like the week after I left or
Week
the week
before
before I
you-
came. I'd always miss it. So I've never been. And then when I was here, I was like, all right, cool. Because it's literally kind of across the road from where I live.
Yeah.
Then it was nothing. There was nothing. Like last year when it looked like it was going to happen, it was like, nope. I was like, oh.
Aye.
So when I saw that blue Instagram post pop up, yeah, I was super gassed. I'm super gassed.
yeah, man, happy for it.
Super gassed.
for it.
Need to make sure the lace check's there.
Yo,
We need to make sure N.Stock's there.
N.Stock, yeah,
Come on.
support,
We can
bro.
do it live.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, hit us up. Okay.
No. This is not even make sure we're going to be
We're
there.
going to.
Let's put that out to the universe from now. We're going to
I'm
be
taking
there.
a day off. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm taking a day off work, man. Whatever
Day.
needs to be
I'm
done.
taking 3 days off.
It's on the weekend anyway.
On
Chill.
the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have the weekends
yeah.
off. Relax.
True.
It doesn't.
Get a day off, man. Some of the releases coming up. Travis Scott Air Max 1s.
Woo!
Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Low cut, reverse mocha.
Like it.
How do we feel about those? There was a lot of. So this is what you would probably know this. The trainers, the Travis Scott trainers.
Yes.
Did those drop?
Not yet. No,
Or they were just announced?
it's just announced.
Because I didn't see that big of a backlash when those were. I saw them on IG probably 3 weeks ago or something like that. I didn't think that there was any backlash because of obviously everything that happened
happened with
at
Travis
Astro
Scott.
World and
Yeah.
everything, you know. But I saw a lot of backlash with
On the
Air Max
Max
1s.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Is it because people are looking to the Air Maxes?
I think, yeah.
More?
I think 100% I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I think people are. A lot of people don't know about the trainers.
No, not that much. No, so certain people just don't know about.
Yeah,
air
it's
training.
more of a
It's like a niche shoe.
niche shoe.
Yeah.
But an Air Max is an Air Maxes are. You know, there's places that Serbia, London, Holland, Germany, Air Max is
Yeah,
the shoe. Nowhere really the trainer
Just it's US and few other people. It's just
but
it's
not. There's no place that this is the shoe. This is our shoe type thing.
True.
It's not. So I think that's what it is. An Air Max. A lot more people are more interested. You've never seen a hype really trainer.
Yeah.
Chlorophylls, yeah.
No, we get gassed over them, but they're not a hype shoe.
I want that to come at some point.
But they've dropped other colorways that are actually even better. Like I didn't
what are you talking about?
For the trainer. So Concepts have got some. So I went on Concepts looking for the. I went on Google, typed in the trainer, and then it popped up. Concepts has them. I'm like,
what? The SP. You mean that new version with the utility?
Yeah.
I got one on the box somewhere over there.
Okay. We should run over and get one.
Wait. They had the Travis Scott trainers?
No.
Just the trainer.
The new
what I'm saying is they've got other colorways that I think are better than those.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a pinky, browny, greeny one.
Mauve. That's the one.
Mauve. Wasn't that says mauve? Mauve.
All right, so Travis Scott Air Max 1s for me, skip. I want to say.
Okay.
But maybe not so much. It's not so much that I don't like them, but I just got 4 pair of Air Maxes this year, man. Which is again.
It's a good number.
Yeah, it's been known to that. Like, I don't know, nothing special.
Okay.
I'm not going crazy over them.
I feel you. Same over here. I do like the they call them gold or the sale ones. I do like these, like the monotone. But as you said,
probably.
I'd probably skip. I'm not really too fussed.
Nate?
I love Air Max 1s.
We know.
I don't like this shoe.
Okay.
I hate seeing round laces on a Air Max.
Okay.
2, only Air Max should have round laces. I think the 9.5s have round laces.
Yes.
If I can recall, I've had a 9.5s in a minute. You know, I'm thinking about it now.
Some 75s as well. 97s.
Yeah, they don't exist to me. Air Max 1s, 9.5s.
Right.
And if it's a special edition, 90. That's me for Air Maxes.
Okay.
But also, like the concealed laces and the round laces thing is a big no-no for me. I hate the concealed lace. I hate concealed laces. That lip is, and it's only over the holes.
Yeah.
I just hate that lip.
Okay.
I can't stand it. I saw them before. I said, nah, these are dead. Then I thought, okay, maybe later on they might grow on me. And I was like, nah, still ain't grown on me.
Okay.
So if anyone wants me to enter the raffle for them, let me know.
What about the Jordan ones?
Oh, so now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now, I generally don't like Jordan 1s with a white toe box.
Okay.
But remember when the fragment ones came out? The highs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I said I didn't like them. But then when I saw them with the white lace, everything changed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That just, the lace flip changed the whole dynamic of the shoe for me. I'm not going to do a plug in there.
Lace.
But these ones, I love them. Straight away, love them. I love them. The ones I want them to release though, do you remember when Hiroshi Fujiwara had on...
Say that again.
Hiroshi Fujiwara.
Okay. Is it? Fujiwara?
Yeah.
You sure?
What's his name?
Have no idea.
Hiroshi Fujiwara.
Fujiwara. That's...
Fujiwara. Fujiwara, whatever.
Exactly
Wow.
Right.
Right.
Enough.
But remember he had a all white pair.
Yes.
Those are the ones I really want. Do you remember when before the fragments dropped? He was rocking around in an all white pair.
He's the only one with him, I think.
No, I think Travis's daughter had a pair.
Oh, okay.
Is her name Stormy?
Yeah.
Stormy. She had a pair, but those ones are dope. But these brown ones, I like them. I like them a lot.
They're nice.
I like them a lot. That is for me is a must cop.
Quick question: out of the blue pairs, the high cuts and the low cuts, if somebody offered you choose one, which one would you get?
High.
You go for the high ones.
High.
Low.
Same, man.
High.
Low.
No. So remember, first when they dropped, I hated the high.
Yes.
And I I like the low.
Yeah.
But like I said, the white lace in them, the high is more superior for me.
Okay.
Definitely.
What about Union Cortez that are about to drop? They're all different colors, similar colors to the one of the Travis Scotts. Like yellowish with like some patterns on them.
I like this pattern on the Cortez. The Cortez on my feet don't go. Me and the Cortez are not friends when it comes to that. Yeah. It's just a skip because of the fit on my feet, but it's a freaking good shoe. I like the look of it.
I'm bored of Union's collabs right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
After the fours, I was like, yeah, they grew on me. The ones, obviously,
One's on one of the best collabs to be honest.
the blue toe, not the black for me.
Same to me. Same with me.
Everyone goes for the black, but it's the blue for me.
Same.
But after those two, those dunks the other day,
Which dunks? Oh, the passport stuff.
Yeah.
nah. And have you noticed everyone's using that kitchen window mesh thing now?
Using it? What do you mean using it?
So there's a pair of twos that are coming out. The J Balvin has got them on it.
Okay.
There's Khaled's fives has got that material on it.
But because it was on the off-whites, I think. That's when it starts.
Which off-white?
The first one, the fives, off-white.
Yes.
That's the material. That's the material, I think.
But I don't like that material. It just looks
kitcheny.
like it's like a kitchen window in the UK. I'm gonna put up a picture of a kitchen window.
Kitchen window in the UK. Yeah.
Here, yeah.
True that.
I'm just not feeling it. I just don't understand it. Like it's not. It just looks kind of cheapish.
Yeah. It is. I think. By the way, that's one of the things I've noticed. So you see when let's go back to the Air Jordan 1 off-whites, the first one. Which one was it? Chicago? The first Air Jordan 1 was it Chicago or the
off-whites?
Yeah.
Was it the white
Whatever,
one?
which ones? Whatever.
Whatever one,
the Chicago's are the first ones that dropped, I think.
So if you put that shoe, I mean, you put it next to just, let's say, a bread toe or a Chicago, I think Nike would pay more to build a Chicago or a bread toe than building that off-white from that.
See, I don't know if they would because like remember the whole thing about the Jordan 1s was the whole like deconstructed look, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was meant to be like
Yeah. I get it.
It's half made type thing. And sometimes things that look like they're cheaper actually cost more money to make.
Because they have more. I know
There's
what you
more
mean.
technical things
More
to
technical
go with
things
it.
to go
Like,
with
do you
it.
understand?
Yeah.
Like even now where the swoosh isn't actually on the shoe, it's kind of stitched in places. Like I think the top bit of the swoosh is sticking off a little bit or something like
Even
that.
the whole swoosh.
The whole swoosh. Yeah. So I hear you. Like because I think was it the white? I think the white ones were the first one. Was it
the white one was a Complex Con exclusive or called
was
Euro exclusive, something Euro exclusive.
I didn't realize.
The white ones.
Okay. But I remember they changed the toe box.
Okay.
Because on the first ones, the toe box, it was kind of like kind of fluffy material. And then they were getting filthy. So then they put that kind of mesh thing, like when the UNCs came out.
I see.
They put the mesh thing over it to kind of stop it from getting like toe, because it was getting too dirty.
I see.
So they did that to change it. So I can understand why they tried that material and because of that look. But if you go back to the unions, I just don't see. And I know you said it's tearaways, but it just doesn't seem anything to me.
Yeah, those dunks. Yeah. I don't know.
You know what they remind me of actually? In the UK, in our hallways, if you go to a Caribbean household, they used to have like carpet protectors. There's like this see-through plastic thing that you'd have in your hallway, so you walk on that instead of the carpet. I don't know what you're protecting the carpet for, like for a special occasion or what, but you'd always have these things, and it just reminds me of one of those hallway protectors. I was just thinking about it now. I'm getting throwbacks to my childhood. This is crazy.
Jordan 5 clots, the low cut ones.
I hate Jordan 5 lows, but these...
you love...
Yeah, he's going crazy over it. He's going crazy over it. I know.
Whoa, I know this happens every episode, but there's always... I don't like something, but if something comes out that I can see...
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster ride with you, because you... you're like, I hate these, but...
But no, bro.
Crazy.
I saw them, and the first thing I thought was, whoa.
Okay.
Then...
Like fingernail brother ain't like
but
Gosh, yeah.
sorry, I just thought of a cut. You know what the cut scene's going to be right there, innit?
Yeah.
But when I saw them, they looked dope. I was like, this is Chinese kind of design, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
It looks like it should be for Chinese New Year, but it missed it. But when I saw the glow in the dark on them, bro, I was done.
Yeah, they are dope.
I'm done.
How do you feel about them?
Fire. That's how I feel. Fire.
Be more excited. Be more excited.
I mean, listen, they're fire. I'm trying to. If I line them between other shoes, there could be a third to pick, but they're fire.
I can see that's a you shoe.
I could do that. That's the thing. Because I know, you know what I told you before. Like, I'll choose a shoe that a lot of people won't choose, but be like, this is fire.
Yeah.
And I'll go for it. But yeah, this is one of these shoes.
I don't like the details on the side. They have the thing next to where the laces go, where the laces holes, the holes for the laces are, and then they have the thingy on the side. I don't remember what it was, but it just kind of looks a little bit. It's a little off-putting. But I mean, I like.
You're like in between. You don't know. Right now.
Yeah, I'm in between.
Okay,
I need to see them in person.
So will you go in the raffle for me then?
I mean,
sure.
By the way, these would be an easy cop.
I don't think they will. You know,
if it drops here, yeah, I think it will
they'll
be.
sell out.
No.
Okay, let's stay on Jordans. Jordan 4 military black. How do you feel about those?
A clean colorway. Obviously, like everybody else, would like. Can you just give us the military blue? But again, it's a clean colorway. I hope the materials are nice.
Don't even talk to me about the military blues right now. You know my
because he had some.
No.
What happened to those, yo?
So I got I got the military blues from 2016. I think they came out.
Yeah, it's 15, 16.
One of them, 20. I think it's 26. It could be 2015.
Yeah,
but I don't even know what to say. I'm so upset.
Who hurt
so
you, bro?
I got
fucked up.
They were in good condition. They were not in bad condition, but the paint started cracking on the midsole.
yes, as they do on the fours. Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I sent them to a guy to refurbish them, and I got back and they looked dope. I was like, yeah, these are fire. Then I was looking at them thinking they look a bit strange. Dude painted over the suede bit on the toe box, all white. And it kind of broke my heart, and I was like, all right, cool. So I kind of left them in the box, and I didn't want to do anything. So I came here, so I sent them to Pippa Moa. She took the Dremel to them, tried to get the paint off. She said he has pushed the paint into the suede.
Like,
so they are one now. And she showed me the images. I'll put the images here.
bro. I mean,
they're finished. They're gone.
You cannot even customize.
She can't do anything with them.
But you can wear them still, no?
I can't wear because they're half Dremeled, half painted, and I can't wear them with a painted toe because people look at me like, "What's that on your foot?"
The Dragon Ball Force.
The Dragon Ball. Exactly.
I mean, listen. You know what? I might have a project for these. Let's see. Okay.
Remember the size 12 though.
I mean, project for you, you know. But
Oh.
I'll give some concepts, bro.
Oh.
I got you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
My guy. Here we go. Okay. You know what? I didn't think. We'll talk later.
All right.
Honorable mention, Air Jordan 8s, Rui Hachimura. How do we feel about these?
Fire. 8s for me are one of my favorite Jordans, and this collab or PE, fire. Cop.
I don't know what a Jordan 8 is. Jordan stopped at 6 as far as my knowledge
Adidas,
goes.
bro.
Bro.
Gatekeeper.
Let's not talk about gatekeeping here. Remember the last meeting?
They're not talking about me though.
No.
About somebody else.
Or me. I'm just saying.
I love these, but I have a pair of Aqua 8s and they are so bulky and like, I think that the only way for me to rock them is like with some cargo pants or something. You know, size 13, they're just all over the place, man. With the straps.
With the straps, yo.
That's
straps. That's straps. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
What is it?
What's up?
I had a gift for you. I bought.
Oh, didn't give him? Oh yeah. Well, it's not his birthday, is it?
Wait.
When's your birthday?
When's your birthday? What?
Wait. We're talking about straps.
You know what I was
you got me
No. Remember
don't
last
even
episode? Remember last episode?
Okay. I was here.
I was in
Dragon Dragon Mark.
The gold souk.
Okay.
Okay.
I found a red do-rag.
Shall we wear it next episode?
I'm bringing it for you next episode. I found a red do-rag, bro. I totally forgot. I literally I saw it and I was like, nah. I was walking past the shop, I was like, a red do-rag. Yep, Kicks Pantry's getting this red do-rag. And I was going to bring it for you to wear. I totally forgot. But next episode, I'm bringing it. Let's see if we can get him to wear it.
Write in the comments if you want to see me
Listen.
wear
Red do-rag basketball jersey.
Ooh.
Some
hat on backwards.
Some Air Forces.
Hat to the side.
Some Timbs.
Tim's.
If you do that, full G unit.
Oh, boy.
Full G unit.
Shit. Oh, man.
All right, so let's get to the topic of the day. We're gonna be talking about biggest sneaker history. Oh shit, we're gonna have to redo that part. So topic
No
of the
redos,
day,
no redos.
Topic of the day: biggest sneaker history. What ifs? So the angle that we were trying to we were going through things that happened throughout the history, and what are some of the things that stood out to us and kind of the biggest intersections that this could have went this way or this could have went that way, and then we're kind of gonna try to kind of figure out how the industry, what would be different in the industry today. And let's go chronologically. So first thing that we are gonna touch on are the Dassler brothers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Adolf and Rudolf Dassler, brothers that started a shoe company that later on they had some differences. Apparently it was over, I think
It was a woman, wasn't it? It was a woman.
it was Adolf's
Yes, Adolf's wife, yeah.
there are a couple of different stories what the issues were, but what ended up happening is Adi started Adidas, Adi Dassler, right? First three letters of his first name and last name, and then Rudolf started
Hold on.
Puma.
You know, I just realized. What's the company's name?
Adidas.
But it's Dassler. So it's Adidas.
It's Adidas. It's actually Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I've been right all this time. UK stand up. Here we go.
That's
It's
the-
Adidas.
Oh,
That-
and
that's
how
the-
to pronounce it.
yeah.
You know what? That's the only thing the UK pronounce
It's not
right.
right.
That's it.
Hold on. I'm Caribbean though, yeah. And they actually say it's only for the UK pronounced right when it's English, bro. But it's not English actually.
Not
It's
English.
not. Sorry.
Yeah.
I cut that. Oh no, with no redos. Yeah.
No
Sorry,
redos,
my bad.
So we got two, I would say, out of 5 major players. These two companies are probably in top 5
Yes. At least.
in terms of market share, in terms of sales, in terms of influence for sure.
Say, would they be number 2? Wouldn't you? They would actually be number 2.
Adidas would be, or Adidas would be
Number two.
2, I think, in terms of market share.
Yeah.
yes.
Especially after signing Yeezy, but we're going to talk about it a little bit later. Let's focus on these two companies now. So, essentially, what happened, they split, and then there were issues between brothers, but we're not going to get into all that. We're going to look at how the two companies developed, and I think that, well, first of all, both companies have some of the most iconic models
Yes.
in sneaker history, but I think one of the major things that they kind of put out there was the marketing and how to
Yes.
market your shoes and how to, because those were one of the first companies that actually went and sponsored athletes.
Athletes, yes.
Yeah. So it started with Adidas signing the entire German national soccer team or football team.
Football team, yeah.
And then it went to track and field,
Yes. Olympics.
Olympics.
That was big. That was a risk. That they took a big risk because it was under the Nazi Germany. So that Olympics they did.
Adidas gave cleats to Jesse Owens
Yes.
So you're right. That was a big risk for
So
them.
big risk, and they had repercussions actually. So the Nazi Germany government did a lot of sanctions on the company, but they still went forward with it, and it was one of the best moves they've done.
Yeah. So
And Adidas were also the first to sponsor a non-athlete, weren't they?
with Run DMC.
Run DMC.
With Run DMC, he go as well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the first artist collaboration, as far as I'm aware.
As far as I am aware as well. True.
And I think Puma, if you take out Chuck Taylor's, which were the first basketball shoes, signature basketball shoes,
Yep.
they did Puma Clyde's
Yeah.
Yes.
for Clyde Frazier of the New York Knicks. And I think it's the first time since the Chucks. So basically, in recent history, it was the first time that a player got their own shoe.
Signature shoe, yeah.
So I think that a lot of good came out of the companies
Moving
moving in different directions. Also, a lot of new technologies. Puma suedes was the first time suede was used. Prior to that, it was mostly leather.
Yep.
Nylon. Yeah. A lot of good actually came out of the two companies splitting.
True.
A lot of bad happened for the family. Brothers apparently never spoke to one another.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Kept it as what it is. It is what it is, Shari.
But but if you can you imagine though, but if they didn't do that, you may not have got suede shoes how they are now.
I think we would
You
have.
may not have got a lot of things. Like if we're doing the whole what if thing, who do you think would have come up with a suede shoe? Where would you see like Nike? I'm trying to think of a Nike suede shoe that I saw. I think there was a tennis shoe that came in suede, but I'm thinking about early when I was younger. I didn't really see many suede shoes.
That's true. And also, like, you never know. So, for example, if both brothers stayed together, what the creative direction would be. Because both companies got a lot of iconic models, Stan Smiths, Superstars.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, Puma Suedes, Puma Clydes,
Gazelles.
Gazelles on the
Gazelles
Adidas
as well.
side. Yeah, true. So it's very, you never know what creative direction a company would take if it had only been, if it was two brothers together.
Yes.
But then, even though they got beef over the woman,
It wasn't over the woman, by the way,
but because of the woman,
it's small part.
it's always the woman's fault. Though. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Don't get us canceled. Please don't get us canceled, man. This is the second episode, man. Walking on thin ice.
But it's I think it's a good thing they split because it created even if it probably was unhealthy, it created competition.
Yes. Yeah.
So where one's pushing, the other one's pushing, and they keep pushing.
True.
You know what they say?
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Or steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of created that.
True.
If that never happened, it may not. The whole sneaker industry may not be where it is because then other people are watching what other people are doing, and then they're stepping up their game, and it just keeps going and going.
True.
100%,
100%, bro. True.
And both companies, so we mentioned Run DMC.
Yep.
So they were sponsored by Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
Puma was
You know
really
what?
big.
Sorry, you know what? I have to double check that. I don't know if they were actually sponsored by
Yeah, they
Adidas,
were.
but I know they were given a lot of Adidas
No.
shoes.
They were
It was-
signed. I think they gave them $1 million.
That
was like the first sponsorship.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
After one of the Adidas representatives went to the
Concert.
concert in
And then
Madison
he
Square
held up the
Garden.
shoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody held their shoe up,
Yeah.
and then pretty much the next day
Dope.
they got
Yeah.
signed. But Puma as well. I mean, in b-boy culture, you
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Pumas were basically the shoe for the b-boys.
And that and a lot of that, because b-boy culture comes from obviously Jamaican sound system culture, because it was a Jamaican that came from Caribbean to the Bronx and started hip hop, Cool Herc.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, all of them Pumas were big.
Oh yeah.
And especially like the
Those,
suede
like,
as well.
Clarks
Of course,
and
it's
whatever.
suede, yeah.
Right.
Pumas, yeah.
So anything with suede was seen as kind of luxury. So when you're rocking like sports shoes that were luxury as well, that was a big thing. So that kind of there's like a lineage, and Puma's always been big in the Caribbean. If you even look at the Caribbean running team, it's sponsored by Puma.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right actually. And
Even you see pictures of Bob Marley in Puma tracksuits
Oh, yeah, of course.
playing football.
Yeah. And Usain Bolt was
Right now.
sponsored by Puma.
Yeah, because of the Jamaican running team. Yeah.
Yeah. So while we're talking about companies that split, I'm assuming that everybody who's into sneakers by now knows that Blue Ribbon Sport was
Nike.
at one point, or Nike today,
Was.
they sold Onitsuka Tigers. They sold Onitsuka Tiger shoes They were a
Yes.
distributor in the United States. It was talked about, it was well documented in the book, The Shoe Dog. Onitsuka Tiger later on became Asics and now is a sub-brand of Asics. But it's also a very interesting split because Nike is the biggest player in the sneaker industry today.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So Asics is considered probably more of a niche company. But everybody that's into sneakers, I think, have a lot of respect for
100%.
Asics.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
I think they're growing out of that. We spoke about this before. I think they're growing out of that niche. They're becoming a little bit more mainstream now. Same with New Balance over the last, say, 2-3 years. But they still are a niche brand. Like people still look at them like, I'm not sure about those.
I think it's also, it depends what part of the world you're in. They're really, obviously they're a Japanese company. They are very popular in Japan. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting that from being a distributor of a different brand, Blue Ribbon Sport
To becoming your own brand.
became Nike and then became the top player in the industry. And it didn't happen overnight. It took them a really long time. And we're actually going to, we're going to piggyback on this for our next topic, which is going to be Michael Jordan and him signing with Nike. But yeah, I mean, how do you guys see this? I mean, it was really, really unexpected. You know, Nike back then, we're not talking about, obviously now when you say Nike, you think top player in the industry, top dog, right?
Yeah.
But back then, it's just a company that was, somewhere on the margins, kind of on the side, lurking.
It's just they were trying to do. That's why I like it. Like I think the story from, as you said, on the with Phil Knight with Shoe Dog, the things that he used to do, the people that he went to talk to try and put his shoes out there for people, is in a way, this is why we should respect Nike where it is right now. There's so much work went behind that he hustled to get to what it should be today.
No, I fully agree with that because a lot, it's that whole, what do you call it, the iceberg thing.
Yeah.
Where people see the tip of the iceberg and think that's it, but they don't see all of the work that goes before to get to that.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Like under the water, the biggest bit of the iceberg is under the water. So people look at Nike and just think, oh, they're just big and they just monopolize. There was a lot of work. All these big companies, you look at Apple as well, Microsoft, there's a lot of work that goes behind it. So you have, like you said, even if you don't like the brand or so on and so forth, you have to have a level of respect 100%. For the work that was put into to make that.
Bro.
The blood, sweat and tears, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can all agree, and none of us are blind to the fact they're a corporation.
Yes.
100%.
They're in it. We talked about it before, and not only them, these companies are not here they're here to make money. They're businesses at the end of the day.
Yes.
Businesses need to make money in order to operate, right? But just the amount of vision that it took, and like you said, everything that you see behind the scenes, which we kind of saw a little bit more in the book, you have to respect the company and what it is. And let's jump to the next top. And this might be probably the biggest what if that we're going to be talking about today. What if Michael Jordan, well, he wanted to go to Adidas after college. He wore Converse in college. And then one of his first choices was Converse, but Converse at the time had Magic Johnson, they had Larry Bird, they had a bunch of players. And basically Converse told him, look, you're a new guy in the league. Relax. We can't offer you, you're going to wait in line, basically, and then he was like, sorry?
Told him to fall back.
Fall back, yeah. I mean, because Michael Jordan at the time wasn't Michael Jordan. Yeah, exactly. And so his next choice was actually Adidas. But Adidas, he had been talking to somebody at Adidas, but his agent set him up with a meeting with Nike. He didn't want to take the deal. I think he talks about it in the Last Dance documentary. But his mom was like, listen, you're going to go, you're going to listen to them.
Yep.
And then see what they say. So
mother always knows best.
Mom always knows best, man. So they offered him some stuff. He still wasn't completely, because his agent pushed for kind of like, said he needs his own shoe. And then he went back and spoke to his guy at Adidas and said, listen, if you can offer me something, not whatever Nike offered me, offer something in the ballpark of whatever Nike's offering, and I'll sign with Adidas. They didn't want to do it. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think Adidas was still owned by the company at the time. They were not a public company. So how I see this is, and I might be mistaken here, but it might have been just like, it was owned by a German family. They might have been maybe, they didn't want to take a risk. They were known more so for soccer than basketball stuff. And it might have been too much for them to offer an American athlete a signature shoe.
Something that they don't know
exactly
really what's going on.
And then, so they took a safer route. They didn't want to offer that. Nike offered it. And then the numbers that the shoes did were, I think that his agent said that like by the time the contract was done, the first contract was supposed to be like 3 or 4 years. They were hoping to sell 3 million or 4 million. And they sold like over 100 million in the first, over 100 million in the first
it's not 100 million now, it's 100 million those times.
Yes, 1985,
no internet,
1986,
no, just in the back of a magazine or a catalog
Exactly.
type thing. That's crazy.
And then just basically the Jordan line of shoes shaped sneaker industry probably the most.
Yes.
And even though now Jordans that are dropping nowadays are, every Jordan that dropped is a Jordan. We're talking about the Jordan from the line, right? 1 through 36.
6 for me.
1 through 6 for you.
You live in La La Land. There's 36 Jordans.
The real land.
They're all performance shoes.
Yes.
They were performance shoes at the time when they dropped.
Yeah.
But now for 6 models for you, some people will go up to probably 13, 14s.
That's
14s are the ones that he hit the shot against Utah Jazz.
Yes.
Those are the last that he kind of played in while he was with the Bulls.
For the Bulls, yeah.
They're just, man, all of those are classics, and all of those, for the most part, except for, some people obviously, but like they're considered classics, absolute classics in the sneaker industry.
Agreed.
The sneaker world. So probably the biggest what if, man. What if Converse decided to sign Michael Jordan? What if Adidas?
I've thought about it, bro. I thought about it. I think.
What do you think the industry would look like today?
Adidas shoe?
Well,
It would take off. It would take off as a Adidas shoe. Would take off as the Nike takeoff. But would they have given him his own sort of brand, or was it just a signature shoe?
Oh, that's a big question.
That's that. So I think if it still was his own brand, I think it will still take off as much as it did in Nike right now. The shapes will be different, but then I thought, which shoe would it be at that time?
That TT Roadster one.
What?
You know, the yellow one from last
Unbelievable.
Kobe's?
No,
I think at the time Adidas
Forums, was it?
Forums, top 10s maybe.
Top 10s and Forums.
But top 10s and Forums are very similar, kind of.
Very
you know.
true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forums could have been the one. I would have seen that, like seen him in the Forums doing it forward, but
it's very debatable because, they obviously didn't want, even if they had signed him, it's very, big question is, would they let him have his own
brand
input in the design and everything? Because now I'm trying to think, who's the Adidas athlete who got their own, like, in the 80s? I'm not even sure if any of the Adidas
in
basketball players, I'm not even sure if any of them had a signature.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Shoe. Yeah.
Off the top of my head, and I don't think there was. If there was, maybe you can please somebody tell us down in the comments.
Hit us up in the comments if you want to see
let us
Nader
know.
wearing a red do-rag now, joking.
With do-rag. But because it was the top player in basketball was Converse.
Yeah,
at that time.
Yeah.
So if he would have stayed with the Converse, what do you think he would have just broke his ankles? Because those shoes are bananas. I honestly can't see how people play the Converse.
The weapons, bro. The weapons.
But what they did with the weapons was basically Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, all of the top players, they wore the same shoe. They didn't get a signature shoe. They just got a signature colorway based on the team uniforms.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
So they all rock the same shoe,
yeah.
just in different colors.
That's crazy.
Do you think? Okay, this is a aside. Just a thought just came into my head. Do you think Jordan would have been Jordan without Nike? Because when there's a certain energy that you get when you got someone that's backing you, like a brand. When they did the whole brand, the whole band campaign, and that would feed into his ego, which would make him push. Don't get twisted. I know Jordan had that mentality anyway, but that would feed into that more. You're the first one who's getting your own shoe. That's feeding into it more. So all of your peers who had the same shoe, you're now looking like we're not in the same category.
True.
Do you think that may have been something that kind of fueled him even more?
Well, that's a really good question, because in one of the interviews he said that he was like, if I didn't perform the way I did, if I didn't play the way I did, shoes would never sell.
True.
Because it's interesting because Bobito Garcia, in his book, Where'd You Get Those, he mentions that when Jordan once dropped, and I heard him talk about this in a couple of different interviews, he was like, man, like people in New York didn't really like them. They were like, the fuck are these, man? Like, these are not good looking shoes. And then he kind of like, I think he also says like, they look really good on him. Just like with socks, when you see his legs, like the way his body looks, and then like the shoes are kind of extension to, but he was like, man, those are not really popular like in New York and whatever. So I don't know, man. It's a really, really good question, because we're going back to the same thing that we said. Nike wasn't really Nike that we know today.
Exactly.
They were trying to move up. So I don't know, man.
Because I'm even thinking about it now. Even Nike giving Jordan his own kind of brand within it, that's actually a smart move. Because if it went left, you just forget about it. He's not kind of damaging the name of Nike 100%. You see what I mean? Because you kind of like, it was a bet, but it was a kind of a safe bet, because if it
something
bad,
happened, you just
gone, and you're still Nike.
Very true.
If it works,
all
you
good.
bang big.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, then you kind of like
because it's like an extension of Nike. I never thought of that. It just popped into my head now.
You know what? Like, this is the thing. I think what pushed, even as you said, Jordan or Nike at the same time. If you see all the other brands, I think Nike were, because they were the underdog then. So they were trying to do, the commercials were like on another level. The apparel that came with the shoes, the campaigns they pushed.
Yeah, it was
iconic, man.
Yeah. Oh, they've just done the Spike Lee again.
They've done it for the 50th. I've seen. So that was dope.
True.
Sorry. Side note: did you see that about the sneakers restock?
What sneakers restock?
Sneakers are meant to be getting a restock of Obsidians.
I mean, all sneakers are, bro. Like, forget it, bro.
Listen,
I mean,
you try. If you win, you win. It's worth a try. But there's quite a few shoes that I'm like, ooh, because I want because I scratched the toes of my Obsidians.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there. I haven't worn them since.
It's crazy, man.
I'm gonna try. What, a new pair? What from StockX? They might be fake. Sorry, let's go back.
Go back. Right. So while we're talking about, we mentioned Nike signed Jordan. What if Adidas had signed Jordan? So let's flip that. What if Nike had extended Kanye and he didn't go to Adidas? Because
that's a good one, yeah.
We might feel some type of way about Kanye. We might feel some type of way about his designs. I mess with some of his stuff. Yeah. I don't like all of his shoes. I love 350s. They're really comfortable. And I don't care that everybody and their mom has 350s now. Man, they're comfortable. Like that boost.
You know what's
also
funny? Yeah. Literally everyone and their mom. I've seen grandmothers in Yeezys.
Yeah. Like, everybody's got them.
And the nannies.
But man, those are
the nannies, bro.
Those are comfortable, man. Like comfort level on those. For me.
Would you say they're more comfortable than gel like Freeze?
That's a good question. I've never. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't think I ever took my Gel Light 3s for like a trip where I would have to like walk 10, 15 kilometers, you know?
Yeah.
I did it in Yeezys and worked out fine for me. I think that I'm a bit of an extreme case because I think my feet are well banged up from playing basketball for so long. So now comfort level is something that, like, if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going on a trip and I know I'm going to be walking for a long time, it has to be something I'm going to be comfortable in. But going back to this, we might feel some type of way about Yeezy as a person, as an artist, as a designer. I don't mess with all of his designs. I think some of the stuff that he's pushed is completely atrocious.
Yep.
But he definitely put a stamp on the sneaker industry and
100%.
revolutionized certain things in a way that were not done. Like, nobody has done some of the things that he's done before, or not in a way that he's done them. So how do we feel about that whole thing? Because Adidas is now the second player
in the market.
He had that song, Yeezy Jumped Over Jumpman. That's because they did more sales
on that year.
On a cultural level, it's probably not the case, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at numbers, numbers were higher for that year. You know, now Jordan is a sub-brand of Nike, but it's a brand to itself, like we talked about. But how do we feel about the whole Kanye moving to Adidas, and what would the industry look like today? What do you think?
Well, if Yeezy stayed with Jordan,
with Nike, yeah.
I think I think when Kanye went to Adidas, that's when you started seeing him getting a bit louder. He was loud anyway, but he was getting more and more rambunctious.
Yeah. He felt he had something to prove now at that point.
But I think that a lot of that happened because he had a bit more freedom, because obviously Adidas is going to give him more freedom than he would at Nike.
Yes.
Nike had him, we're speaking to people that have designed for Nike, and you can go crazy within your box.
Yeah.
Don't jump out. That's when, because if you look at when he was beefing about the Red Octobers, and then Nike dropped them without him even knowing.
Yeah.
He didn't even know they were dropping. That was like the last straw, because I think that was Nike's kind of middle finger to him, like, we run what's going on here type thing. So if he would have stayed with Nike, I think all hell would have broken loose. Because he would have been so restricted, he would have just lost it.
Okay.
I don't think there would have been many more designs, or something may have happened where he might have just crashed everything. Because I feel him going mad, not mad, but not crazy. I mean, as in, was the fact of, because he was so restricted. He wanted to do more. He wanted the shoes to be more accessible. Now, I think some of the a lot of the 350 is too accessible, as in, you've got 6 different colors of white.
Right, the cloud white, the cream white, the this and that, whatever, the 350s.
Nike does that, but not like that. It's too accessible. Even though they're in limited numbers, there's too many of the same thing.
They're oversaturating the market.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. That's why he's the brains. Told you. But that's what I think. I think it would have been kind of disastrous. I think it would have imploded, and he potentially could have taken Nike down.
So basically, what you're saying is you don't see them building up. Like the Power Rangers, everybody has their own robot, and then they all combine together. You don't see that happening. You think that it would have had
it would have got. I think it would have got nasty. Because I think it actually did get nasty behind the scenes, because we saw fallouts from that.
But then, to support what you said, that actually happened like this last year, I think, in the last 6 months or last 8 months. That happened with multiple designers at Nike that had to leave.
There's a mass exodus from Nike,
It's been happening in years, but I think they reached a point where, okay, this is enough. Even one of the, I would say, after Tinker Hatfield, who's there, the guy who designed the Air Max 95. Is it Lorenz?
Jerry Lorenzo?
No, not Jerry, but...
sorry.
Air Max 95.
Yeah.
So he left, bro.
Yeah.
I know that they snatched 3 Nike designers, I bit more. 3 years back? No, it was like the 3 guys, it was like all together, and like I think Nike was even like trying to prepare a lawsuit or something like that.
Okay.
It happened a couple years ago. It was like really big.
But this is crazy though. Thinking about it now, Nike snatched Adidas snatched people from Nike.
Yes, they keep doing it.
But in companies that big, they normally have gardening leave where you can't go, like in your contract it will be you can't go to the competitor.
No, there's a non-compete which can be 6 months, a year, whatever. So these companies hire these guys
Oh,
and
but
they wait
for them
Yeah.
to
So-
got it.
Yeah.
So they put on gardening leave and said like, you're coming to us, and
So
all right.
they're gonna hire, if it's a top dog,
Yeah,
they're gonna hire and they're gonna wait out a year.
and then
I mean,
Probably work around, kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
try to get some ideas.
yeah.
I imagine.
we'll pay you when we go home. Yeah.
I mean, like Jerry Lorenzo at Adidas right now. We waiting. I
You
want
know
to
what?
see.
In all fairness to me, Jerry Lorenzo is baby Kanye. Even though he was on Team Yeezy and he probably
he's
has a
always
lot to
been,
do with
yeah.
a lot of the designs.
Yeah.
But if you look at like the slip-on shoes, they're similar to the slides, just the toes closed. It's the same kind of design, same materials, kind of. If you look at the clothing,
Design language is very similar.
very similar to design language. So that's why with the basketball stuff that comes out, I'm just looking at it like, are they going to look like the Yeezy basketball shoes?
I think he's messing around with because he's now in a basketball director.
Yeah, I know.
Creative director.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
basketball,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying with the basketball shoes. Are they going to look like the Yeezy basketball shoes?
I think he from what I've seen or read is he's looking into the archives and trying to mix and put new twists on old stuff. So it could be good. To be honest,
know.
I think it could be good,
I don't know.
especially when it comes to tracksuits and stuff. I think this is
No,
what it's
but
going to be.
I'm
Apparel.
interested. See, I like the tracksuits and stuff
Yeah.
like that, the essentials or just the normal Fear of God stuff. Even the stuff that he did with the old school basketball, baseball
Baseball.
stuff. Love all of that. But I don't know.
By the way, just to say now, like I've heard he might be coming. Just saying,
You might, sorry?
he might be coming to Sole DXB.
Okay.
That's
Okay, is that a little bit of an exclusive?
Kibby,
Allegedly.
allegedly. So yeah,
So bottom line is, you think that the industry, they wouldn't make this giant, he wouldn't add on top like Jordan Brand did to Nike and whatever. You don't think that Yeezy, because
don't
they
think
wouldn't
he
let him
would've.
cook like that.
I think because Kanye, if you're not giving him his freedom and he's to be able to stretch his legs,
He's gonna wild
he's
out.
a liability.
he's gonna wild out.
He's a
He's gonna
liability.
Wild out.
He did
And-
wild out at
and-
Yeezy, didn't it?
No, he did.
He did wild out.
He did. He
Did
did.
He did wild out.
He went.
He wild out.
What,
He wore that-
while
he-
with Adidas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He posted a photo of him wearing Jordans. and
But
shit.
then he's meant to have had a meeting with Jordan already.
As well.
Like there was the thing
Oh, yeah,
that
there was-
he
there
might
was
be
that
going back
one
to Jordan.
post, you know that
yeah.
there was a post Jordan X Yeezy whatever
Yeah.
that everybody reposted that one day and then nothing happened.
Mental, bro.
But you never know.
You never know
that's
with this
not-
guy.
That's not gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think that post was something. But I can see him leaving Adidas, taking Yeezy for him, taking that name, and then doing a collab with Nike, not going to Nike.
What
Or
Yeezy is a
collaborate.
sub-brand now.
I think
Yeezy is a sub-brand.
I think
just
Yeezy
like,
is, yeah.
Just like Jordan, but he owns it fully.
Does he?
Okay.
Say it.
So I know it's not Adidas, but like fully Adidas. I know it's
Yeah.
connected, but I didn't know he owns it fully.
Like all the incomes that comes from Adidas goes to Yeezy. Like if they sell Yeezy, it's 100% to Yeezy.
You mean all the income that
Yeah.
Yeezy
That comes
stuff?
from Yeezy doesn't go to Adidas, it goes to him.
It goes
No,
to Yeezy.
no, they must get something.
Check it out.
They must get something.
There
'cause
is
it's not-
something,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
I'm saying sales. So I'm not talking about the other deals in between them, but I'm saying sales. So
Other deals? What do you mean other deals though?
so basically, I'm paying you like how it works. Like I'm paying you for the material, the name, but everything that comes from the shoe.
So basically, Adidas is just he's a manufacturer.
I don't know, but in one of the what do they call them? Articles. That's what I understood from the article.
That's
That he owns-
That's a stupid move if Adidas has done
he
that.
owns Yeezy fully.
So I thought he owns the name,
Yes.
but doesn't own all the shoes. If that means like he owns the name, the brand Yeezy he owns, but they're working through Adidas, so they're partnering type thing.
But I don't think it's a stupid move because
From
it goes
Adidas.
back to you remember what we talked about with Jordans when they do Jordan 1s and then they'll do the mids that's a similar colorway and whatever.
I
Have
heard
you
that.
noticed all these Adidas that
They're coming-
kind of look like 350s but they're not really 350s?
Yes.
They don't have the boost outsole but like the upper will be very very similar or the
Yes.
ones that look like 700s.
No, and I
Yes.
hear that, but have you seen any of them on feet, or have you just seen them in the store?
But that's it. It's for the general public, isn't it?
General
No,
public buys them.
no, that's what I'm saying. Have you seen any of them on feet or have you seen them sort? With the Nike ones, you see them on feet.
Yeah.
I'm saying with the Adidas ones, I've seen them on the shelves. I've never seen anyone wearing them.
I think people buy them.
I've seen.
No,
some.
obviously people will buy them, but I'm saying
As
that
much you're thinking, like
I generally don't see them. I see Yeezys
I think
constantly
with
everywhere.
Nike, because it's really similar though. That's like between the Air Jordan 1 and mid, like between the.
No,
high
but
and mid.
yeah, but you will get it will be on a Air Force.
I mean,
You'll see a colorway on
What
an
are you
Air
talking
Force.
about? Air Force is a very reputable shoe. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, do you mean the
You're saying
colorway?
that they're similar. The shoes are similar, like a
Yeah.
mid and a high.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that you'll see a Jordan 1 high, then you'll see it on an Air Force. It's a different shoe.
Okay.
I wouldn't say they're similar. So that's what I'm saying. I don't see that any of the Adidas stuff, other than Yeezys,
I think people buy them, man.
NMDs. I see.
It's the same
I
type of
generally don't
people-
see Stan Smiths
it
anymore.
is
I don't
same type
see
of people,
superstars
same
anymore.
type of people that will buy these, not mids, but the colorways that are similar to some of the Jordans or releases. They're the
Yeah,
same
no, I'm
type
not
of
saying it
people that
doesn't
will buy.
happen. I'm just saying it's not. I just generally don't see them as much.
Yeah,
Okay. I've never seen them like that. And NMD, like you've got the Pirate Blacks. I've seen the NMDs in that colorway. I've seen, but other Adidas, I generally don't see.
Bro, we
Superstars, I
sound
don't see
very-
anyone
we
really
sound
wearing
very
anymore.
elitist,
Stan
I
Smiths, I don't
imagine.
really see. I'm talking about on feet.
They don't even release like they don't put superstars as much as they used to. They're not. as
Yeah, I
much.
know, but again, it's a legacy shoe.
Yeah, it's still there. Stan Smith more. You can see
Stan
it.
Smith, but I don't
Still
see
sell-
Stan Smith.
Still sells out.
No, I guarantee they will, but I'm just going like a plain white Stan Smith.
Yes.
Only people I really see in them is like fashion designers when they're on the catwalk when they come out.
We sound very elitist right now, I think. Why? And some people are going to be like, what the fuck are these guys talking
No,
about?
I'm just talking about what I see.
What you see.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm saying
No,
what
I
I'm
know,
saying
I know.
generally, and what I'm saying is it's not across the board. I'm saying what I see. I know some places Stan Smiths are stocked up and they're flying out. Some places they're not. I'm just saying what I generally see. I don't really see it happening.
All right. Well,
I think that's it for today, man. We could probably sit and chat about this stuff for another hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it's time to wrap it up.
yes.
So yeah,
Episode 2 done.
Yep. How you feeling, guys? You feel good?
And real good.
I'm hungry.
You always want cake. You're not even hungry. You want cake and
let
coffee.
me eat first, and then we get the cake.
Cake.
All right. Well,
Well, anyway, once again, thanks for tuning in. This was N.Stock with myself, Mr. Marquis.
Nader, Flash.
Cake Pantry.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Hit the button. Peace out.
Yep. Peace, love, and more kicks. See you next
Peace.
episode. Peace.
Yo, it's a wrap. Dope.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
I guess.